Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It is June 12th. Lisa, Dylan, Scott here with you this morning. Of course, we're live every weekday morning here on Facebook, but it stays on your feed throughout the day, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you. We also make it into a podcast. You can check it out at inforum.com/podcast and look for the Inforum Minute.
All right, Dylan, we're finally getting the heat today.
Yeah, it is here. You're welcome.
We've been asking.
Thank you, sir.
But yes, it's here for one day, and then we're checking stronger storms later on today. I'm thinking most of those will be east of Thief River Falls, Detroit Lakes, into northern Minnesota, especially like Duluth area. They'll probably get hit the hardest, but storms still firing in our area and then moving that direction. So watch out for that this afternoon. Think mid-afternoon to late afternoon. Keep the storm tracker app handy. Keep WDAY on if you can. If you're a storm rolling on through, we'll be there. I'll keep you updated on stuff too. So, yeah, tomorrow cooler. Pretty similar forecast to how yesterday was.
Windy tomorrow?
Windy and still warm, close to 80, but windy. So,
Yeah.
and then pushing on into the weekend, looks pretty unsettled. Starting Saturday through Tuesday, many chances of showers and thunderstorms, which just is not great for Dad and not great for the lake. It's just, ugh.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll keep tracking all of that and give updates as we get them, right?
You bet.
All right, thank you, Dylan.
Perfect. Thank you.
Where do I go? I usually go that way, but not, you can see wherever I go.
Yeah,
So I guess
it's
I'll wander into the distance.
You're lost. We did a different angle from Facebook Live today.
Well, this morning, Congressman Kelly Armstrong appears to be the man to beat in the race to replace Governor Doug Burgum. Armstrong was declared the winner early in this one with a commanding lead over Lieutenant Governor Tammy Miller. Armstrong got about 70% of the vote. He told his supporters that he will work to grow the state's economy if elected governor now in November. Armstrong faces Fargo lawmaker Democrat Merrill Pepcorn in the November election. North Dakota hasn't elected a Democrat for governor since 1988.
Meanwhile, his opponent Tammy Miller put out a statement on X congratulating Armstrong on his win. She thanked her supporters and then officially endorsed Armstrong following her defeat.
And in the race for U.S. House, Julie Fedorchak has been declared the winner. She received 46% of the vote.
And in the race for Fargo City Commission, Michelle Turnberg took the top spot with 21% of the vote, closely followed by incumbent John Strand, who won another term. However, some big names in that election did lose. Former North Dakota House Majority Leader Al Carlson missed out, and incumbent Arlette Preston did not win and will not serve a second term.
There was one statewide initiated measure in North Dakota. Voters decided to put a cap on how old a person can be and still represent North Dakota in Congress. More than 60% of people supported that and said, this is what the question was, that you should not be elected or appointed to the U.S. Senate or House if you would be 81 years old by December 31st of the year preceding the end of their term.
All right, 39% voted no, so you can take a closer look at all of those election results. There's a ton of them over on our website, inform.com, for your local elections and your counties and all sorts of things like that, school districts as well. New this morning, though, 3 people were killed in a head-on crash just east of Lisbon, North Dakota, and happened on Highway 27 Tuesday afternoon. The North Dakota Highway Patrol says a Chevy Tahoe and a Chevy Express van hit head-on. Both vehicles caught on fire. The driver of the Tahoe died along with the driver and passenger in the van. Troopers say they will release the victims' names once their families are notified.
Hunter Biden, the president's son, has been convicted on felony gun charges. After 3 hours of deliberations, a jury found him guilty on all 3 counts for lying about his drug use on a federal form in 2018 when he bought a gun. Jurors said they worked well together and never discussed politics. However, Hunter Biden's legal troubles are far from over as well. He is still set to go on trial in California in September, charged with failing to pay more than $1 million in taxes. If convicted, experts say he's more likely to face prison time in that case.
Dylan's doing a live cut-in right now, so we get a little behind-the-scenes TV look there. Good job, Dylan. Hopefully we didn't distract you too much.
What?
All right.
What am I listening to?
All right, today on Hot Mic with Dom Izzo, we're just hours away from Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Mavericks will look at to get their first game win of the series as the Celtics are up 2-0. The game is in Dallas tonight. You can watch it right on our station, WDAY, at 7:30 tonight. So tune in for the big game.
Our next newscast is coming up this morning at 11 o'clock. And of course, we have you covered this afternoon, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. Of course, we'll have more reaction to the election yesterday and several other stories that we're tracking right now as well.
That's right. And then, of course, enjoy the rest of your day. Keep your Storm Tracker weather app handy in case you do get some of those pop-up storms in your area. And we'll be back with First News tomorrow morning from 5 to 7 a.m.
Have a great day, everyone.